Nicole is wondering, why don't you recommend cycling with HRT if you still have a period?
Well, because the more you cycle a medication and you're giving different dosages at different times of the month, honestly, there's more room for error and it introduces too much variability. So for most patients, they do better and they get consistent symptom relief by taking a steady state dose every day. And so most patients do better. Honestly, I have had more patients with breakthrough bleeding and problems with their symptoms not getting totally improved when they do cycling. Every woman's different though. So if I've had patients that do well with it, but for the majority of the time, most patients do well with doing a steady dose. And I think the simpler we keep the regimen, the more likely you are as the patient to take it more regularly, to remember it, and to get the benefits and the results that you're really seeking, I think, as well.
It's actually the progesterone, not the estrogen, that's slightly increases the risk of breast cancer. So estrogen actually doesn't increase the risk of breast cancer. It's the progesterone. And even that, it's a small risk. People thought, well, gee, what if we decreased the amount of progesterone we give people? Would that help? And so they came up with this idea of cycling the progesterone, only giving the progesterone half the month or different ways that people would try to cycle this with the idea of, well, let's decrease the exposure to progesterone. Maybe that will help. And it was a good idea, well-meaning, and it kind of took off. And then the follow-up study said, well, it doesn't really help, doesn't decrease the risk, and it causes more side effects. So it doesn't help and it makes things worse. So we really shouldn't do it. But unfortunately, a lot of us as doctors are a little bit slow to adapt. People are still cycling hormones because they really haven't kept up with this latest punchline to the story as well. It was a good idea, but it doesn't work. So it's really not the best way to do it. It's not completely wrong, but it really isn't the best way to do it.